So, what is a democracy? Or better yet, what is a liberal democracy? It's a system where the people elect their leaders, and those leaders typically win a majority of the national popular vote, a majority of seats in a parliament, or a majority of, whoa, not now. And while democracy is fundamentally about letting people elect their leaders, elections are a necessary but not sufficient part of a free and open society. I mean, the Soviet Union technically had elections, but you only actually had one option to vote for. And even in the case where you do have two legitimate options, instinctively, we understand that it shouldn't just be majority rule where 51% get to do whatever the hell they want to the 49. The word liberal is so important because it actually limits the word democracy. Liberal democracy offers checks and balances, separation of powers, freedom of press, things that limit the power of the ruling majority by guaranteeing certain rights and freedoms even to those who lost the election. Remember those certain truths that we hold to be self-evident? Meaning, even if a majority wanted to get rid of them, they shouldn't be able to? That's what's keeping democracies like the US from devolving into mob rule. Because not all democratic systems are created equal. Today, we're seeing a bunch of parties and democracies around the world trying to chip away at anything that limits their power. Take Mexico. Their judicial reforms have left their courts vulnerable to manipulation and muzzled their ability to check their other branches of government. Or Poland, whose previous government violated EU's democracy standards by controlling news outlets, turning them into far-right propaganda machines. Or Hungary, whose leader Viktor Orban has said that he wants to establish an illiberal democracy. The ruling parties in each of these countries tried to change the rules of the game in order to cement their own hold on power, while limiting anybody else's ability to push back. Taken individually, none of these changes are catastrophic. But remind me, what's the best way to boil a frog?